Good morning and welcome to Children's Message. This week we hear about Jesus talking about the vine and branches. It's from John chapter 15 verses 1 to 8. I'm sure you recognise what this is. It's the result of a very large bunch of grapes that my grandson and I decided to eat, and then I realized that I needed a photograph of a bunch of grapes. So what we have is a large bunch of grapes after a very short while becoming a very small bunch of grapes, but they were very delicious. And we're going to be talking about grapes and the vines or the trees that they grow on and how they're managed. As you see here, there's a drawing of a vine tree, a bush, being led along some wires, and you can see some grapes going on. On the right hand side, these are grapes from the Okanagan in BC. They're not white grapes as I enjoy most, but they're red grapes. And at the bottom there you can see the farmer pruning the tree and burning the dead wood. So the Bible story is from John 15 verses 1 to 8, the vine and the branches. I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener, said Jesus. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. You are already clean because of the word I have spoken to you. Remain in me as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain with me. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. If you do not remain in me, you will be like a branch that is thrown away and withers. Such branches are picked up and thrown into the fire and burnt. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish and it will be done for you. This is to my Father's glory, that you bear much fruit, showing yourselves to be my disciples. One of the reasons Jesus is talking about trees, branches and fruit is because Jesus wants us to think about how we are like branches and that he is like a tree. Jesus wants us to remember that when we stay connected to him, the branches on a tree, we are better able to receive and then share God's love, healing and God's forgiveness. But Jesus is also reminding us that it is possible for us to become separated from him. However, if we do become separated or disconnected from him, that does not mean we're disconnected forever. Instead, we can and are invited to reconnect with Jesus. Then when we are reconnected with Jesus, we're able to receive all the same gifts that Jesus receives from God. That also means that we can share those gifts of love, healing, and forgiveness with the people around us. And that is the good news for today. And here we have the tree. The central tree is Jesus, the Son. And the fruit is the vine, the grapes. And the Spirit is the sunshine and the rain. Let us pray. Would you follow after me? Dear God, thank you for Jesus and his teachings. Jesus invites us to connect with him and receive your gifts, which we can share with others. Amen.